Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com and welcome to week 2 of the 12 weeks of Halloween with Stampin' Up! Products. Now, I am using something that is going to debut in the holiday catalog on September 4th. It's the Spooktacular Bash bundle. It is so cute. I love it. It has these cute images and sayings for the cling stamp set that's in the bundle. And then the ornate frames dies coordinate with this beautifully. But look at these dies. They're not specifically Halloween. You can use them far beyond anytime. They're beautiful. Look at these ornate frames in different sizes. And I love the small frames as well. So you can use them for sentiments on cards. Okay, so what we're making this week is this cute little bag to hold some orange Tic Tac gum. I picked these up when I was checking out at the grocery store, and I thought that would be a cute gift for a friend or a coworker. And also you can use the same bag for treats for kids, okay? So let me just show you. I have it connected up here with glue dots. But this little tab just pulls that gum right out, okay? All right, so let's get started. I have a piece of the Spooktacular Bash Designer Series paper. Let me double check that name. Oh, it's Monster Bash. Monster Bash, and it's so cute. Look, I looked at all the little eerie things that they have in jars, but Stampin' Up! Is so clever. Look, stock of card. Scrap of book. And then there's another one. Oh, ink. Isn't that cute? I love that. I just noticed that. So clever. All right, so this is a 6x6 piece of paper, and we're going to do some simple scoring. Now, you can tell this paper has directionality. These jars, this is the top side, so I would want that to be the top of my bag. So when you're scoring, you start with the top side up, and then we're going to score at 1 inch, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5 1/2. And all of these measurements will be on my blog where this is posted. Now we're going to take what is going to be our top and put it on the right side, okay? And we're going to score at 1, 4 1/2, and 5 1/2. Okay, we can put that out of the way. And we're going to get our bone folder and score on these. Give it a really good burnish. We just scored it. Okay, so this is going to be our bag or bottom. And then we'll just go ahead and burnish these. I love this suite of products. It is not real scary and eerie. I think it's fun for kids too, which is more of my Halloween type of style, is the fun kind. And so I couldn't wait to start using it. So anyway, I'm folding here. Okay, and then this top, see, that's the top of my paper, and there was a 5 1/2 inch score right there. I'm folding that back this way. And that gives us that opposite side border where you can see that pretty, look at this. It doesn't have to be Halloween paper. You can use it anytime. So versatile and clever. Thank you, Stampin' Up! All right, so now I'm going to get some adhesive, and I think I want my silicone sheet so that I don't get adhesive on my work surface. If you don't have one of these, they are so handy. My problem is I forget to pull it out. Okay, so I want to put adhesive here to hold that flap down, but I don't want to get it all over my work surface. So doing it over top of the silicone sheet, it hardly sticks to it at all. But if it does, it just rubs right up. Okay, and that way I don't have it on my work surface. Okay, so there we go with that. Now I'm going to go to this 1 inch bottom, and I'm going to find this smallest little rectangle here formed by the score lines and just cut that right off. Okay, and then, did I forget to do this one? I did. You can always tell. This makes it so easier when you're assembling 3D items to have good burnished score lines. Okay, I'm going to cut up to that 1 inch. And this is going to form the box bottom, or bag, whatever you want to call. Okay, so now I'm going to get some tearing tape. When you have something that's going to carry some weight in it, or basically for most 3D items, this is the go-to adhesive. And it's so easy to use because you just tear that right off. And then, let's see, make sure I have everything cut. I'm not going to put adhesive on the bottom yet. I'm going to burnish this tape with my bone folder because most of the time that helps me pull the paper off. And it's going to make a liar out of me. Not really. Here we go. Cut my nails off. Okay, so now we're going to come around and fold this and match this top here. That's important. Get your top edges matched and then match along that score line. Oops. Okay, so if you're making these ahead of time, if you're going to make like a classroom set of this, you could go this far without assembling it and store them flat until you're ready to pop them open and assemble. Okay, so I'm going to push my 2 side flaps in, and then I'm calling this one the back flap because there's my edge. Okay, so I'm going to pull that over. This is the front flap, and I'm going to put adhesive on it. Okay, and now try this again. There we go. All right, so you can take that and just tack that down with my bone folder. Now, I have a 1/2 inch piece of crushed curry, 1/2 by 11. So it's the full length of a piece of our cardstock here in the U.S. And I'm just going to kind of bend it in half a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to get my Tic Tacs and come around with it like this. And if you want to secure this, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. You can put a little glue dot there to hold that. It makes it not wiggle around when you're trying to assemble it, okay? All right, so there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and tuck this in, just like that, okay? And then we're going to pinch in the sides, like that. And then what I do is I just angle these off a little bit to make it fun. And then I'm going to use one of the coordinating embellishments with this suite, the Monster Bash. Look at this. Oh, so cute. It has the black dots, so you could use those for any time, black and the gray. And then you can use these others for Halloween. Look at the little birdies. They're cute. They're not like a scary crow or raven, which that's okay too if you like that. I just prefer just fun. And this skull, it just to me goes along with all these little characters here. Okay, so I'm putting that on the top. And then what I'm going to use to close this is at times I will staple this, but since I'm trying to do these kid-friendly, okay, what I suggest would be to use glue dots to hold it shut. So I'm just going to take that and put one right here. And I've used glue dots on that other one, and I need to put another set on there because I've opened and closed it several times, just showing my husband and everybody. And so, but you see how nicely that holds that closed? And that's what I did over here too, but I need to freshen freshen that up a bit and maybe put another one. He said he saw this on the table. He goes, "Is that for me?" And I said, "Eventually, probably, but not yet." Okay. All right. So there's our packaging. And so now let's go ahead and do our stamping. I've done quite a bit of the die cutting already, so that for sake of time. But let's see, where's my stamp set now? Here it is. All right, so we're going to use Open If You Dare, and get a mount here. And I'm just going to use Memento Black ink. I've got a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. You could use a much smaller piece, but this was in my scrap drawer. Open If You Dare. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is find the frame that matches that, and then I would die cut that through my die cutting machine. Okay, cuts it out perfectly. And so I love these frames. Okay, and then what I did, through the magic of what they say, television, I have this already cut out, and then I wanted a backing for that, so that's perfect. It's this particular shape, and then I did this ornate one, and so let's go ahead and put all of that together. Now also with these dies, or I say this suite, and the Halloween goodies that are in the holiday catalog, we have a new style of dimensionals. They're black, which are perfect for this type of crafting when you're using dark colors or black. So let's see if I can find those. Here they are. They're black Stampin' Dimensionals combo packs. So you get the original size Stampin' Dimensionals inside, and look, they're black. And then we have 2 sheets of these and 2 sheets of the minis. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use several on the back of this, because I am using this to hold the ribbon, which is a black scalloped edge ribbon. I'm going to put another one in the middle, I think. Okay. So you'll need a piece, maybe 5 or 6 inches. I'm just going to loop it around like that. And so let me go ahead and pull these off. See that black? Isn't that cool? Love it. All right. Okay, so I want this to extend beyond on one side. So I'm sticking it to those dimensionals in the back. Then I'm going to loop this back around and catch that tail. And I cut this one 5 inches long, but I would go 6 or 7, so you're not having to scrunch or, having a hard time getting it looped there where it shows. Okay, so now I still have those dimensionals here showing, so I believe that's going to be enough to just pop that on the front. Okay, there is week 2 of our 12 weeks of Halloween. Don't you just love it? I do. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. These products will be available beginning September 4th. Thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.